Okay. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate, everyone. Sunflower says hello. Hi to you too. Can you see the game okay? I can't really tell because while I can see the chat, my actual feed on this is not looking so great. So you can hear me okay? Perfect. In that case, let's just jump right into it. When we last left off, we had just revived Khalid and Minsk. Now, I said off camera I was going to collect their items, but I kind of got busy with things and that sort of didn't happen, so we've got to go back. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and go back to the inn and rest up.
I am death come for thee. Surrender, and thy
What?
passage shall be quicker.
I'm not surrendering to anything, my guy. Strength. Struggle if you must, dear one. I do not mind working for my money. Why Nimble has been hired to deal with the likes of you, I'll never know. Well, now you're a dead Nimble.
Really not ended.
Kill him. Hey, how about that? We leveled up again. Oh, he had magic items. We'll take some of that. Yes, we will. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing okay. Nimble, the money you received from Tranzig should cover your usual fee. I'm going to turn this fan off so we might be able to hear me a little better. There we go. But I'm sure that you are up to the task. There is a group of mercenaries who should be coming through Nashkel in a few days. They are led by a whelp named Jams. You are to kill the Jams and all that travel with them. I warn you, they might not look like much, but they are very dangerous. Good hunting, Tazok. Hey, Siku, nice to see you here. Pretty good, work went good. I saw your saw your message a few days ago. That's pretty awesome what happened. Won't go into details, but in any case, I am a mashed potato, lol.
All right. Never had rats. No sorry.
Okay, let's get a bed.
You were startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you.
This is spooky, guys.
Bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you were sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves.
This is better writing
Perhaps
than
for
a lot of
safety,
fantasy novels I've read.
leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you. A dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air. Your heart, its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears. though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
Jeez, that's intimidating, guys. You know, and that's something that I wanted to talk about briefly. Games didn't have the budget for a lot of fancy CG cutscenes back in the 90s, and, you know, modern indies don't either. So they had to come up with tricks like these text voiceovers. You know, what's wrong with letting your imagination do a little work in a game is all I'm saying. You don't need all these fancy graphics. You will learn, all right. I'm really surprised the dialogue, right? This game is intimidating. I'm doing fine, Siku. How are you? Glad to see you here. And we leveled up, so we are now level 3. Oh, can pick another proficiency. Okay, the highest we can go right now is 2, so um I'm gonna go with Bastard Sword. And then can lead level up. Bam. Perfect.
What would you have me do?
I'm a mashed potato. It says Siku. My pronouns today are mass and potato. Got it. I'll be sure to respect that. Now, we gotta get back to the mines. Because, well, actually, before we do that, I'm gonna go back to the temple real quick. We just got these magic items, and we should probably get those identified. Because, you know, if I equip them, they might be cursed, and we don't want that, so
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
somebody's having a really raging party about a block away. They had beer pong and looks like some hard liquor. Looked like a lot of fun.
Helm watch over thee upon thy quest.
Identify ring of infravision. Okay, this allows people to see in the dark. That's a short sword +1. What do these boots do? Boots of avoidance. Senses of the cat. +5 versus missile weapons. We'll take some of that. And then cold resistance. We can give that to Khalid. There. And we'll give Minsk the bling. Yeah, buddy. Cursed weapons would not be good.
Your wish?
No, they wouldn't. Alright, back to the mines. Also, I found out where that guard captain was. I looked it
If
up
you
after
insist.
the stream last time, so we'll just see what we can find. And it should be lots of fun. So I was playing another game earlier today. It's an older game as well. It's called Command and Conquer. Go look up the soundtrack on that game sometime. I didn't expect a real-time strategy PC game from the mid-90s to have such a funky soundtrack, but it does. There, I used it. Good soundtrack, we love that. Yes, we do. Okay, let's get into the mines. Oh, and I kind of want to check out that carnival too. We'll do that on our way to the lighthouse.
Been waylaid by
Oh,
enemies.
got attacked. You know, we should probably give Khalid a weapon. Just a thought. At least until we can get his sword back. Imwin, are you out of arrows? Oh, you just don't have your bow equipped. Okay. We got you surrounded. Just die. There we go. You know, I was just thinking this. Yeah, I was about to say I've got a Helm of Infravision. Let's give that to Imoen, actually. She's a human and can't see in the dark, so she'll make better use of that than I will. Okay, he can't use that. Can he use the short sword, though? He can. It's better than nothing, anyway. Oh, and I've got another short sword +1 that I can upgrade Imoen with. Nice, everybody's starting to get magic weapons, which is what we like to see and hear and do. Meltdown Jams, greetings, hello Meltdown, nice to see you here. We are playing some of the Gate of Baldur. No lie, this game was really good for its time. These people really cared for their game. They did. Siku, I don't know if you know the story about this game, but Ray Musica and Greg Zashuk, they were two Canadian medical doctors, right? But their real passion was for video games. So they quit their jobs to form a little company called BioWare. Baldur's Gate was their second game. So they risked everything to make this game, and it wound up selling 2.5 million copies, which for a game in 1998 that was PC exclusive, that is really good.
Stand away, citizen.
Never heard this story. I didn't think so. I didn't I didn't think you would. That's why. And you know, BioWare are still around technically.
If you insist.
They're responsible for Neverwinter Nights, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and Mass Effect and Dragon Age if you've ever played those. So glad everything worked out for them. Me too. Of course, you know, Ray and Greg are both retired now. Basically, everybody that worked on this game is no longer with BioWare. They're either with other companies now or retired. So I was born around 1997. Digimon and Star Fox had my attention. Man, those are great games too. Man, that Digimon World game, that first one from like 1999, I still don't know how to play it. I much prefer Digimon World 3 on the PS1, probably because it played like Pokemon a little bit,
Very well.
and that's sort of what I wanted from a Digimon game at the time. Nowadays, I don't know if I were to go back to that one, I probably would find it really slow and tedious. I was born in 1992, so uh, I grew up I was in kindergarten right when Pokemon hit America, so I didn't stand a chance with that craze, let's just say. Love you, Minsk. Whoop. Almost dropped my mouse. Let's not do that again.
All right, all right.
Yeah, we gotta go all the way back down to the bottom of the mine, unfortunately. Oh, Minsk, your favorite. Yeah, he's in my party. He's right here. He's right here. Say hello to Boo. What a guy. My oldest brother would have been at your time. I was just downright obsessed with Pokemon back in the day. I didn't really stop being obsessed with Pokemon until around Generation 4, and I think the only reason why is because I couldn't afford a DS, a Nintendo DS at the time. It wasn't until this year that I actually started playing the DS games and I got to play Pokemon Black and White. And you know what? I think if I didn't have so much nostalgia for Generation 2, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, I think Black and White might be my favorite Pokemon game now. Boo! We don't deserve them, yes.
Your company is a welcome part of this group.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Khalid. So was I.
You must gather your party.
Yeah, I started Gen 5 this year, Siku. I played it while I played it. I started playing Gen 5 in February, and I didn't finish it until about July, I want to say. So it lasted me a bit. Really enjoyed it. Oh, you misunderstand me, Siku. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue. So no, I was there at the very beginning. But the first one I beat was Pokemon Gold. But I took an extended break around 2006 because I didn't have a DS, didn't pick up the series proper again until this year with Generation 5. It's been a long time since I played a Pokemon game. Oh, please let the sword still be here. It's gonna be right here. It's not here. There's a guy here. Then again, my family only ever got one platinum. Well, I am sad because I had a sword plus one down here and Khalid died, and I guess I lost it because it's not down here anymore. And it doesn't look like anybody managed to grab it. So this trip was for nothing. Isn't that fun?
You must gather your.
Well, that's okay. We'll get another sword. See if we can't find Khalid another sword. We've got a lot of money now, so we might be able to afford one. In the meantime, Khalid's still got a sword. It's just a plus one of a short sword. He's more skilled with long swords, so I'd prefer to get him a long sword. Maybe that guard captain that we're gonna go after has one.
Before venturing.
That'd be nice. I know where he is. We'll go after him and then see what we can do. You remember last time I was playing this and it took me forever to find, you know, where I was going with that guard captain? Yeah. I was afraid of that it was going to be gone. That's okay though. I'm being awfully chill about this, if I'm going to be honest with you. So yeah, having to walk all the way back too. Yeah, not everything was better back in the day. One thing I do like about modern video games, particularly the Souls games, from Software, is that there's always a way to exit a dungeon once you get to the bottom fast. Back in the day, you had to walk all the way back out unless you had some kind of teleportation magic. And if you hadn't disarmed the traps, then you had to walk right through them again. Really got into the Pokemon on the 3DS. I played all the 3DS Pokemon games. That's good. I have yet to play any one of them. I was briefly interested in Pokemon Y, but then I was like, Pokemon Y, more like Pokemon, why am I playing this game? Am I right? No.
Not all are as trustworthy as
You heard the man.
Thank you.
You heard the man. We need to pick our friends wisely, because not all of them are as trustworthy as Minsk. You're not going to find anybody as trustworthy as Minsk in this game. Recommend Pokemon Sun or Moon. It gives you good feelings. Okay, I'll do that. I will do that. Especially because Sun and Moon are still relatively cheap enough to be within the range of possibility. Like, I was on eBay the other night, right? And people want $300 for a boxed copy of Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver. That is bullshit. I'm sorry.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
That's just the facts, Minsk. I just realized something about Imoen here. Like her portrait here, compared to what her portrait looks like in Baldur's Gate 2, like she got a bit of a haircut. Like she got a good 2 or 3 inches of her hair chopped off between the first game and the second. No, I froze. Okay, back. Welcome back, Siku.
You are one of the few among us whom I can respect.
A few among us? No! Sorry. Even even in a game from 1998 where the Among Us hasn't been invented yet, I still can't escape it. Okay. Let's rest up, because we are probably going to be in for a fight. On the quick save. No one is safe. Now, this is spoiling the game a little bit, but Baldur's Gate 2 has romance options. 2 of them are already in our party. I'm going to leave it up to you guys when we get that far into the game to help me decide who my character is going to fall in love with. So, we have Jahira here, Viconia, and another elf girl by the name of Aerie. All 3 of which, Aerie you haven't met yet. She doesn't appear until part 2, but those 3 are romanceable, and it's just something we're going to have to think about going forward. So, I remember when I saw Pokemon Silver for the DS, I was ready to buy it, but then the game store said it's just a box, and I was so salty. I feel that. I used to hate when game stores do that. I say jokingly, Minsk is the best option. Okay, you can say that jokingly. I say it with no hint of irony. Minsk is the best. Minsk is the best girl in this game. No questions asked. Yeah, so many options. Romance became a signature of the Baldur's Gate games. So it was a little weird when some of their games didn't include it at all. Oh boy, a wolf. 2 wolves. Wargs. 3 wargs.
You're a queer fellow.
Stop calling me a queer fellow. Got him.
What would you have me do?
My blade will cut you down.
I need a t-shirt with Minsk and Boo on it that just says best girl. Oh, I bet there's some customizing place where you can do that. Looks abandoned. You peer inside and see only beams and debris. So it's a creepy abandoned lighthouse, guys. What could possibly go wrong? I like blue eyes. Now, when you say Siku, when you say blue eyes, do you mean like eyes that are blue, or do you mean the blue eyes white dragon? Or do you mean both? Because, I like both personally. I kind of want to know if they use some kind of generic waves sound effect or what have you. I bet there's something that happens here with the creepy abandoned lighthouse. Both. Okay. That captain of the guard, he's supposed to be around here someplace. I don't know where, but guess we'll just have to keep on looking. My kink is dragon people, but I like both. Okay. That's fair enough. To each his or her own. I don't know what a Tasloy is. I don't even know what I'm fighting here. Maybe it's in the monster manual and I didn't see it. Good shot, Imoen. Go for the eyes, Boo! What are you doing? Kill. Apparently those. Alright, we exploded him. That's a lot of limbs that just flew everywhere.
All right, all right.
Now, if I was a captain of the guard, if I was a guard captain on the lam, where would I hide? Oh, hello. What do we have here? Some stranger on the road, it looks like.
I've been looking for strong men like yourselves.
Lady, please. Please. I have a problem that only you can solve. Maybe if you told us your name and the problem, we could help you. The sass. The sass in that response. Well, good sirs, you may call me Stephana. You'll have to excuse me if I sound startled, but in the south where I come from, they don't grow their men as big as any of you. Oh my. Anyhow, if you want, I have a way to make all of you fabulously wealthy. In my possession, I have a map that leads to the location of an old pirate treasure trove. I like pirate treasure. My life has just become a One Piece reference, I swear. Between that meme I posted on Discord about El Chapo saying that his fortune is left to whoever finds it, and now this. According to the writings on the map, it's where the legendary Black Alaric dumped his treasure before being captured by Omnish fleets. You interested in hearing more? We're always interested in hearing about money. Caverns where I wish to go is guarded by some sort of creature, which kinda couldn't tell you. If you help me, I'll let you share in the treasure. I may be grateful in other ways as well. Okay, so we've got to take her along if we want. We got to take her along if we want if we want to go after this treasure. What do you say, guys? Should we do it? Pirate treasure sounds pretty nice. I'm just saying. Blackjack99 1994 says she seems trustworthy. El Chapo for the treasure. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Blackjack. Glad you could make it. Glad you're here. Let's do it. Oh, you won't regret your decision. I know that powerful heroes like you will easily push through all obstacles in our path. Well, we should be off then. From what my map showed, the pirate cove is located somewhere along the coast just south of Candlekeep. Okay, Viconia, can you chill here for a minute? We'll be back.
Jalgales? Night Singer, give me power.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
Ulsa?
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna reload my file. Didn't mean to do that. Let's try that again. Reload.
The light! It burns!
If you insist.
Stop, don't be so dramatic.
Strong men like yourselves.
Alright, you stay here, Viconia. We'll be back. We're just gonna go after Pirate Booty.
Yes, dear. I'll do anything. Oh, I feel so
Camaraderie,
sensual.
adventure,
Jeez, lady.
steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
And then Boo's just like, treasure. Okay, so she's a thief, and she's stolen a dragon egg. Okay, sorry. And asked about her past, Safana spins tale upon tale involving fantastic liaisons with pirate captains, nobles, and royalty of all shapes and sizes. The consistent detail seems to be that she grew up in the city of Kalimport, surrounded by luxury. Her father was a very influential noble, and though she could have had anything, she apparently found herself too confined by her father's protective arm. She ran away in her early teens with the help of the first mate of the pirate ship, Exezus, and remained with the crew for several years as they raided up and down the Sword Coast. Eventually, she tried to manipulate the captain and found herself in a lot of trouble escaping wherein the ship was at port in Baldur's Gate. She has many stories of her escapades after that, but if there's a grain in truth of them, you certainly cannot find it. Okay, so she pissed off the Dread Pirate Roberts, is what this game is telling me. Not the dragon egg. Okay, Got a shield here. Can she use it? No, she can't. Oh, boy.
What would you have me do? Very well.
We're gonna have to do our best to keep her alive.
Orion would be proud of your actions. Orion would be proud of your actions.
Shut up, Khalid. Wait a minute, where is that map? Somewhere along the Sword Coast. That's just great. That could be anywhere. You know what would come in handy right about now would be like a way to mark on them. Oh, hello. I know why you're here. It's the same reason everyone else comes to see me, and you shall get the same answer. I do not know when the iron shortage will let up. I have no clue as to who controls the bandits in the area, and have no interest in accompanying you to the gambling tables in Baldur's Gate. Pardon me, but if you... What good are your musings if... I'm sorry for my rudeness. It would seem I was quite disturbed even before anyone came here. I simply get tired of the asking, especially when people find the answers too vague. The stars are not a reference book with everything laid out plain. Were it so, anyone could come pick the page they wished, and there would be no need for one such as I. As it is, I have little to say of our current troubles. Okay, great. Bye. And there's a... And the domineering Shar worshipping drow in your party, huh? I understand completely. The first mate. Yeah, I use Viconia in the party. She's actually one of the best healers in the game. But if we're going to find that treasure, I think we're going to need Safana for a little bit, at least for the time being. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come back for her. I plan on using her. What? No, I don't want to fight you guys. Oh, I really hope they disappeared. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I think we're in trouble. They charmed Minsk. That's not good.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
You're a queer fellow. This way.
Oh, this is not good. And they poisoned Khalid.
What you want? I'm gone.
All right.
Oh, that could have gone better. Let's try that again. And of course, we're going to have to talk to Safana again, unfortunately.
I'm looking for strong men like yourselves.
Now, if I was a pirate treasure, where would I be? That's the real question.
Jalcales?
What would you have me do? Very well.
It said it's somewhere on the... Whoop! Monster. On the Grand Line. Exactly.
I'm hurt. Stop what you're doing.
Rest. Jahira? Jahira, where are you?
Yes, O omnipresent authority for the group.
Get over here.
Gorion would be proud of your actions. Hurry up!
I'm in the middle of everything.
All right.
Yes. We actually came here to find this captain of the guard that's on the lam and bring him to justice, but I don't know. They said he was here. He doesn't seem to be here, though. So I don't know. But we've got that entire section of the map to explore still. Let's keep looking, I guess. Daria, I keep looking down. I can't really, from where this game's in full screen, I can't really check chat unless I look at my phone, so. Hello, who are you?
Hey, friend.
Please help me, I don't know where else to turn. My little boy was playing in that abandoned lighthouse in the northwest. Pack of wargs surrounded it. Please, just turn them back so I can coax him down. There's not much time. Okay, we can do that. There's the lighthouse. I think we killed the wargs already, but... Smart kid. Well, I should... Since the wargs are already dead, maybe I can just go and collect the reward? That'd be nice.
Hey, friend.
Probably scared him as much as the wargs. I'll coax him down once you've left. Here's the money my husband brought back from the market this past week, but take it. My son's life is worth this and much more. 60 pieces of gold. Not a bad day of adventuring.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Well, I'm glad of that, Khalid.
Can I help you?
No. Party. Stop splitting up.
Camaraderie, adventure,
And
and
steel on steel. The
The
stuff of legend. Right,
Boo?
boo? Fucking love Minsk, man. Minsk is the man. Okay. Quick save. Being careful. Oh, they turned invisible. Did I hit him?
What would you have me do?
Jahira leveled up anyway. Immerwin, why aren't you attacking? Best girl. Now they're just cheating. Yeah, there they are. Not much I can do about it, though.
Butt kicking for goodness! Go for the eyes, Boo!
Butt kicking for goodness!
Viewpoint, I punch. Less talk, more fight.
Okay, the charm seemed to have worked up. Seemed to have let up.
What you want?
Use the magic missile. Yeah, how you like that? We can beat him.
Viewpoint, I punch. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
My Wi-Fi keeps buffering. I feel that, dude. Holy smokes. Look at all those level ups. It's a thing of beauty. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Yes, give me all that. We're going to put all that into block picking. And we're going to give her another skill. Let's say two-handed weapon style. Yes. Especially while I'm watching a show, Big said it's rough here. It's rough out here in those digital streets. You know, I bet these guys had, some great equipment. They got pearls and what looks to be some magic arrows. Yes, please, give me all that. We're gonna save after that. That was a good fight, guys.
Let's talk more plate and packing steel.
Oh yeah, I forgot I still don't have control of my character because he's confused. I'm confused, guys. What else is new? No, don't attack me.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. What?
No, get away. No, stay away from me. Okay, we're just gonna wait out that confusion, I think.
Spare no one. Spare no one.
Let's see how far he gets.
You've a task?
Let's heal up. How long does that last for anyway, the confusion, I mean?
You point, I punch.
Yep. Nature's servant awaits.
Mine is buffering because too many people is on it. Understandable. I'm sorry to hear that, though, Siku, that I am. How do I get rid of the confusion? Do I just wait it out? Cannot save at this time because you're not in control of your party. Okay, game. So, hope everybody's doing all right anyway while we're waiting for that confusion to clear. There we go.
Your wish?
Gather around. Save. Sure lasted long it did. Rest.
Hurry up!
Everybody's fine. Now we can keep exploring.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Wonder if those hobgoblins are still here. Looks like they moved on. I'm glad the confusion wore off when it did. I was just gonna sit here and contemplate our place in the universe. You know, Avatar the Last Airbender style. But we didn't have to do that, thankfully. So that is a good thing.
What would you have me do?
Well, hello.
Return whence you came.
This is not your place. This is the home of Sil's tribe. Dirty land folk, you shall suffer for your trespass. No. We killed all of you. We killed you before. We can do it again. You want some too? There's plenty for all of you. Uh-oh. Someone got charmed. That's not good.
Cut you down to size.
Just be a leaf in the wind, yes. Must be swift as a coursing river, with all the strength of a great typhoon. What is that? A carrion crawler? Are you serious? Minsk is paralyzed. That's not good.
What would you have me do?
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
I cannot.
Magic missile. Somebody got it. Jahira did.
Very well.
Well, that was fun.
Less talk, more fight. When the going gets tough, someone hold my rodent. Hurry up!
And we're gonna save again. That was intense, not gonna lie, guys. Now, something else about this game that I don't think I mentioned.
Stuff of legend. Right, Boo?
Something about this game that I didn't mention to you guys. When it shipped, it came on no fewer than 5 CD-ROMs. That's crazy to think about for me. I'd like to have it. I'd like to have the CD-ROM version myself someday, but you know, big box PC stuff can be a bit difficult to get a hold of sometimes.
Can I assist you?
Okay, well, the blind seer of Thebes there didn't really have anything interesting to say, so that's so much, though, but yeah, it might be hard to get it now. It's not as much as you might think. One CD-ROM holds about 300 megabytes. So if you multiply 300 megabytes by 5 CDs, the install was about 1.5 gigabytes, which is nothing compared to what's out there now. But back in 1998, yeah, it was kind of a hog. So you're actually right on the money, son. That's another thing about retro PC games is that they don't take a lot of hard disk space. You can put 1 million of them on a hard drive and you will still have plenty of room for other applications. Well, I think we can say we've effectively combed this far in the map, so let's keep looking. We've effectively combed half of the map, so he's got to be somewhere near the northern half of it, I suppose. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh boy, hobgoblins. That's so much, though. But yeah, Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Kill him.
Stop what you're doing and help me now.
Oops. Let's try again. We died. Good thing we saved. That's one thing about this game that I need to emphasize, and it's very important. Save often, save early. That's going to be your mantra. Saving is very important indeed. Yeah, I'm from that era of video gamer. I'm from that era of video games where if you didn't save, like, every chance you got, chances are you were not going to live very long. Okay, we got one of them. Oh, he had a lot of gold on him. We'll take that. You know, I was listening to some YouTube last night and I left it on autoplay while I nodded off to sleep, and I woke up at about 5 in the morning. I don't know what the YouTube algorithm decided to play for me while it was set to autoplay, but I woke up to somebody like singing On My Own from Les Mis, and I'm like, how did I get here? I was watching a video about Doom, the video game. How did I get from this to Les Mis? It didn't make sense.
Very well.
Can it
Even
really
men
be
from
like
mission
that?
might prefer the daylight. Forward march! Spare no one! Oh, my heart's really not in this. No! No!
Stupid poison arrows.
Forward march!
I'm gonna murder all of you.
No! No!
My blade will cut you down to size.
How many hobgoblins are there? Good. Kill them all.
Stop what you're doing and help me now.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Good shot.
Another friend fallen. Does it never end?
My gosh. You fall asleep just once and suddenly YouTube sends you down a video essay rabbit hole. Not that I experienced that or anything.
What would you
What
have me
was
do?
the video
It
essay
begins
about?
Spare no one! Forward march!
Yes, dear.
Your wish?
Shane Dawson. I don't even follow that. I don't blame you for not following that. He's an asshole.
Forward march!
I'm going to use some MMO tactics to fight these guys. What I'm doing here is called kiting, where you aggro a group and then lure them into a trap.
Forward march!
It's watching a video essay about Rita Hayworth when I fell asleep. I love Rita Hayworth
Go for the eyes.
and her Shawshank Redemption.
Hurry up!
Shane Dawson, I don't even follow. Okay, I already read that. Sorry. Kill him.
Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes.
Okay, as long as we can stop them from shooting the poison arrows, I think we're gonna be able to beat these guys. Yes. We did it. And we barely got hurt. Ooh, that guy had a ring. We'll be taking that. Some kind of greenstone ring. The rings are just purely cosmetic. And we'll take the gold and we'll take the arrows because we need the arrows. All arrows all the time. Quick save. So, do you know how bizarre and surreal it was to... There was a cave down there? Hold up. Maybe the guard captain's in that cave. What do you think? Maybe the treasure's in that cave. That'd be even better, wouldn't it? Another hobgoblin?
Cut it down to size.
Just get out of here, dude. I wonder what's inside the cave. That might have sounded sarcastic, but I'm legitimately curious as to what's inside the cave. We're completely ignoring the storyline right now. I'm aware of that, but the game gives you plenty of time to do other things, so... At the quick save. In we go. Oh, this is spooky. I don't like it. A flesh golem? Did he just like... Jeez, this guy hits like a truck. This weapon's not working. My weapons aren't working. What? My weapons aren't having any effect on him. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. Okay. That is not a vibe. I got the monster manual here from Dungeons and Dragons. I'm gonna look up Flesh Golem. Because I know they exist in this game, so... Golem, here we go. Immune to lightning, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks not made with adamantine weapons. Oh, we are in deep shit. The fact that I can go and look at the fact that I can go and look that up in the monster manual and it's applying in the game too, that's really cool, actually. We might have to come back here later. First, I watched 3 characters die with only 2 chances to use Revivify, and then a Flesh Golem in this D&D is stressing me out this week. That is cool, though.
You're a queer fellow.
I'm thinking non-magical weapons. Now, I'm eating fish and it is so dry. I feel that. Being able to refer to the monster manual is amazing, though. I have an idea. I have played this game before, right? I know where I can get a magic sword.
If you insist.
I'm sorry about the fish, Siku. I know where to get a magic sword in this game, so I think I'm gonna go for it, and then come back here, and then we'll see how far we get. I didn't want to have to, like, get the best two-handed sword in the game this early, but if we can pull this off, we'll be set pretty much for the rest of the game, so... We have to go to Cloakwood. Which should... I think we have to go to this junction, then go all the way to the east. Of course we get attacked by Ignatius J. Wolfington.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Apparently, if you're wondering where I got that name, Ignatius J. Wolfington, that was apparently a name of a lawyer that my dad saw in a newspaper or something once, and it stuck with him and it became a joke. So, as a result, I use that name too, sometimes.
All right.
Hey, kid, what are you doing out here so late at night?
Funny looking.
Don't get any closer, I'll have Mom and give you the belt. Lex, kid, I don't want to hurt you. Oh, sure, that's what the group of bandits said, and then they went and attacked a caravan I just saw leave. They were a bunch of liars, probably just like you. Get lost. Okay, first of all, rude. What do you mean I can't save it this time? I was gonna
Hurry
beat the
up.
kid, but I guess not. So we've got to go to a place called Cloakwood. There's all kinds of creatures there for us to kill. But in particular, we're after something. I'd try to explain it to you, but I don't think you'd believe me. So it's just easier to show you, if you see what I mean.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Bandits!
My blade will cut you down to
I kicked him
size.
in the head till he was dead. Oh, my heart's really not in this. So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Excuse me, sorry.
So I kicked him in the So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Can always use bandit scalps. We can.
A woman needs her beauty rest.
Alright, Safana, I know. We're gonna try to sleep here in a minute. Rest. Perfect. So I think Cloakwood is to the south. So that's where we're gonna go.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Bandits!
For the fallen!
Every bandit.
Drop your weapons and perhaps you outlive the day. I'll no be saying it twice.
I'll feed your arse to me boot.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead. For the eyes!
Yes, Steve, that's
You get out of here. Okay, that didn't go so great. I think the autosave worked over here. Yeah.
Cool one, sir. What would you have me do? If you insist.
Aragast. We'll go to town.
Very well.
You can talk to the cows. Cow has nothing to say to you.
Your wish? All right, all right.
Okay, James, I gotta go for the night, but have a great rest of your stream. And go get him. Thanks, Sunflower. You have a good night. Glad you could come by. I appreciate it. There is a woman at the window. That is creepy. Oh yeah, there was a...
Hello there. I
He-
have a pretty proposal for you.
Hail, adventurers, I have a proposal for you. I've heard you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress? Always on the lookout for money. Tell us more. 300 gold. Sounds fair. I'm Garrick, and I work for Silky Rosina. She's the most skilled musician and actor in all the Sword Coast. In fact, she's to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. but she's been having some problems of late. Some thugs have been hired by Feldpost to hunt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up. What with the villain like Feldpost running the place. She needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay about 300 gold. Alright, sounds fair. Inside the Red Sheep Inn. Okay, see what we got here.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, Thespian extraordinaire.
Hello, I see my Garrick has been rather busy. You look like you're worth paying a little extra. What did my little helper offer you? I offer them 300, just like you told me. I'll raise your wage to 400. Well then, I assume Garrick has explained what your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten me. They shouldn't be too hard to deal with, but I would advise to strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage whose mystic words will sway even the wisest of men.
Greetings, mercenaries.
Here they are,
I am
Feldepost thugs.
Silky,
Strike when I tell you to.
Thespian extraordinaire.
Greetings, Silky. As you've asked, we have the... Don't you threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I've brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up. There'll be no weaseling out of this one. Strike now. Kill them all. Stop this madness. We won't murder these obvious innocent men. Our deal is off. In any case, you're probably too cowardly to be any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you. Oh, Silky, you really shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna head out as well. Have a wonderful stream midnight after stream. Thanks, Siku. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good one.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Best prices this side of Cormier.
Thank you for stopping the evil witch before she killed us. Here, take this as a token of our appreciation.
Nature for the group.
Mine.
Yes, sir.
Silky's dead. I guess he had it coming, though. You can't be evil like her and expect to get away with it. I'm out of a job now. Too much for you to join up with you. Need anyone else right now? Alright, then I'm off. Sorry for taking up your time.
Hurry up!
We don't need no bards, so... What we do need is a rest.
You want some whiskey?
Nice. Okay. So I think we need to go this way.
You smell.
Jam. Somebody at the Jams, someone at the Jovial Juggler gave me a gold piece to come find you. Slow down, breathless child. He's tossing money in the hopes of finding me. His name's Officer Valens with the Flaming Fist. You needn't worry, she's real nice. By the way, how'd you know my name? Everyone here is talking about you. You're the one who saved the Nashkel mines. My mama says that even though we don't like the folks from there's no reason you shouldn't have to suffer show. Suppose you're right, little one. Tell me where that is. Jovial Juggler Inn and Fest Hall. It's the southeast part of town. Just look at the signpost with the jester on it. Should I be afraid? Thank you, child. You've earned your gold piece. I will go to the... Okay. The Sword Coast needs real hero these days. Timur be with you, okay? Okay. Oh, Elminster.
Hold there, Wander. Stay thy course a moment to indulge in old man.
those of you that have read Forgotten Realms should recognize who Elminster is. Well now, our paths cross once again. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I've heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast, quite the burden for one so young. I'm just doing. I was not aware that my actions were common knowledge. Perhaps not common knowledge, but everything is plain for those that know where to look. As it is, I am aware of thine efforts and accomplishments. Thou art quite adept as Gorion predicted. All that remains is to determine motive. Gorion, you knew him, but you said nothing before. 'Twas neither the place nor the time for such things. As painful as the circumstances may have been, it was a time for thee to forge thine own path. One of the most valuable lessons that life has taught me is when to not go sticking my pipe in other people's affairs, such is the case as well. Such is the case now as well. But you could tell me so much about Gorion and myself alike. Please stay a while. I fear I cannot. Self-discovery is best left to the self, and all thy questions will be answered in time. I will offer a small tidbit of information, though thou hast likely heard the same from another source already. The bandits that thou dost seek to make a habit of traveling in the northeast. Search in that direction will no doubt yield fruitful results. With this, I shall take my leave. Okay, okay.
Kiss me, Blarney. What you wish done?
Quarterstaff +1. More arrows of biting. Just looking to see what I can find here. Dagger of Venom, Bracers, Girdle. Full plate mail. Buy some plate mail for Khalid.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Oh wow, we've got all kinds of pearls that we can sell. We made our money back and then some, it looks like. Hell yeah. Great.
Would you have me if you insist?
We'll definitely be coming back here. That I can assure you. Should probably see what that guard captain with the flaming fist wanted before we head out, though. Ah, here it is, the Jovial Juggler. Oh, here she is. Ah, James, I thought it might be you. The southern parts are quite set afire with talk of your work in Nashkel. I am Officer Val of the Flaming Fist, and to be honest, I could use your help. Honored to find you of worthy notice. How can I be of assistance? My contingent and I are cut off from Baldur's Gate. We haven't received new orders for close to a week, and to be honest, I don't like the I don't like the feel of all this. The bandit raids have been getting worse since you returned from Nashkel. I used to think that there were just the usual brigands and a quick buck in troubled times, but not anymore. They're working for someone. One way or another, back. I've got to get my troops back to the gate. I'll pay 50 pieces for every bandit scalp you can bring me, and spread the news. I want this whole region cleared before winter comes. Okay, that sounds easy enough. We could make a lot of money that way.
If you insist.
This game came with a map. I really wish I had a copy of it. Would definitely come in handy. Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
Well,
Here we go. I wonder.
Yes, dear.
What's taking you so long? Remember, we have an agreement.
all right, all right.
Okay, Savannah, but I don't know exactly what it is I'm looking for, and you didn't tell me, so I think I'm going to try and take that flesh golem, actually. Got these magic arrows here. They might be able to do something, I don't know. Jahira's got a magic piece of equipment now too. And I suppose if I give myself this short sword, we might be able to pull it off. I'll give myself this shield. We'll see what happens. And a quick save. In we go. Okay, you've got those equipped.
My
Let's
blade
go.
will cut you down to size.
I'll need a healer. It's better part of valor. Better part of valor.
Blasted Khalid! Die! I swear you'll never hear the end of it.
Okay, he can be killed, but we need to try again because we don't have a way to heal Khalid.
If you insist.
He just got lucky with those swings, that's all it was.
What would you have me do? All right, all right. Cool. Can I, if none are better?
You're a queer. This way. My blade will cut you down to size.
Nature for the good.
Good hit, Jahira.
To die without immediate aid. Your wish?
There we go. Quick save, we got him. That wasn't so tough. Wrong answer, game. Did not mean to do that.
What would you have me do? If you insist.
No game. Wrong answer, once again. Load. Pressed. There we go. And save again. Very good. Nice.
If you insist. What would you have me do? Very well.
Well, let's explore the cave, I suppose. Maybe there's something good in here. Maybe not. We'll see. Another fleshy golem.
Nature's servant awaits. For the group.
You mess with me, you mess with you. Did I get any level 2 spells yet? Oh, I did. Great. Flame Blade. No alignment. Ooh, Cure Poison. We definitely want that one.
You're a queer fellow.
Your wish?
Go for the ice, Go for the ice,
Oh, that could have gone better.
If you insist. What would you have me do? What would you have me do? If you insist. Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Nature's servant awaits.
Come on, Minsk. You get out of the way.
For the group.
You leave.
Yes, if that's your desire.
What are you doing? Attack.
You've a task as you direct.
Nice hit. Quick save. Load again.
For the group.
No.
What would you have me do?
There's nothing but flesh golems in here, I swear.
For the group.
Well, we have worked well together, wouldn't you agree? Perhaps we could continue this working relationship beyond just one treasure hunt, that is, if you'll have me. If you haven't guessed, my skills are of the thieving nature. Sure, you can work with us anytime. Right decision, boys, but now we should talk about the leadership of the group. I think it needs overhauling.
What would you have
We
me do
found the
if you
pirate
insist?
treasure. And a magic cloak, it looks like.
Huh, you're this way.
Wonder what all these potions do.
Your wish?
Okay. We've got ours, so I guess now would be a good time to go and get Viconia back.
All right, all right.
Hopefully she's still where we left her. Which, if I remember right, would be somewhere around this general area. So it was pretty awesome. We found the pirate treasure. Doing all right. Pirate treasure is always a plus. That it is, Meltdown. That it is. Oh, there's Viconia. Perfect. First, we just gotta kill this trash mob and...
What you want? My blade will cut you down to size.
Mince, go help. Mince, go help Imoen.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Yes. Blackjack, tell that to the crew of the Black Pearl. Yeah,
Hurry up!
that's true. One of 882 identical pieces.
I'll do anything if that's your desire.
Part of the crew, part of the ship. Okay, let's get Viconia back here. Alright, get out of here.
Surface dwellers can be so sensual.
What would you have me do?
Gorion would be proud of your actions. Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel.
Now listen here.
The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Night Singer, give me power.
There we go. All is as it should be. Oh, I'm all ears. And we're gonna save. Okay. That's good.
Hurry up!
I wonder what all this does. Suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's take this to Nashkel. Suppose we could go to the temple as well, but I kind of want to go back to Nashkel.
If you insist.
It has actually been a decade minimum since I watched that movie, but I'm sure that could have made better retort if I could remember it. Love my chat. Yes, I do. And if you just came in, we're playing some Baldur's Gate. This is
Gather your party before
about.
venturing forth.
This has been modified. This is the original version from 1998. We've modified Baldur's Gate 2 to include the first game. And so we're going to play the whole game as basically one big game. The whole trilogy is one big game, is what I'm trying to say. So,
Helm watch over thee upon thy quest.
Wand of Paralyzation and a Cloak of the Wolf. What does that do? Cloak of the Wolf, Raylar's mistake. A great amount of irony surrounds the creation of this magical cloak. Raylar was a mage who overestimated the amount of control he had over magic and in the course created this garment. He apparently infected himself with lycanthropy. The wearer can change form whenever he wishes. Raylar was not so lucky. Bunch of D&D shenanigans ahead. So this sounds ideal for a druid. So I'll give it to Jaheira.
Helm watch over thee upon thy
Oh,
quest.
and there was that book.
Helm watch over thee upon thy quest.
Suppose we should identify the book as well. It's in Jaheira's possession. A manual. Typical manual of bodily health. Raises constitution by 1 point permanently. Hell yeah. We're going to use that right away then. Nice. Save again. So that increased our, and there's the train. That increased our constitution from 13 to 14. Heck yeah. It's not my fault. You have been skimping out on your mandatory monthly viewings of Pirates of the Caribbean and are rusty on the details. It's the truth. It's a great series of movies.
You must gather.
Hell, when I'm done with this stream, I'll probably go and watch Curse of the Black Pearl. It's my personal favorite of them.
Your wish?
Alright, let's get a move on. We're still looking for that guard captain at that lighthouse, so we should probably...
Must rest. Have a bad case of marching.
I am so very weary.
Oh boy, we're fatigued and we're gonna make a march.
You have been waylaid by enemies and
Hurry
must
up
defend
if
yourself.
you insist.
We've been ambushed
I must rest.
by a winter wolf. Let's get rid of this shield. And re-equip our two-hander. On with the show. Rest.
What would you have me do?
Quick save. That is what I would have you do. Okay.
All right, all right.
So that guard captain that's on the lam is... Whoa, okay. Monsters.
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes.
Your wish?
Safana was a good party member, but I already have a rogue. So she wasn't that useful, unfortunately. More hobgoblins.
Spare no one. Spare no
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Spare who?
Spare no one. Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
I made a joke the other day with my students about J. Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man. And they seem to pick up on that. There might be hope for the future. There might be hope for future generations yet. You know, as a joke about getting pictures of Spider-Man, you know. Oh, now you have to tell me. I was talking about the need for credible sources, so I made a joke about J. Jonah Jameson about how he wanted pictures of Spider-Man and how, since Peter Parker took those pictures himself, that's example of a primary source, and they started making jokes in the back about getting pictures of Spider-Man, so that seemed to resonate with them a little bit. Perfect. Everybody loves Spider-Man. Like, I've met people that don't like Batman, I've met people that don't like Superman, but I've never really met anybody that was like, man, fuck Spider-Man.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Except Jameson. Yeah, it's true. Khalid leveled up. Heck yeah. Quick save again. You know, all the deaths that I've had in this game has genuinely made me paranoid that death could be around any corner. So, he's got to be around here somewhere. He could also be a good lesson on sensationalism and dishonest news sources. Any way to refer to comics and real world learning I am all about. I mean, that's reasonable. That's true. It's true, Blackjack. You're right. Didn't even think to do that. It's just sort of a spur of the moment kind of thing. My next unit is actually about how to spot fake news, so it should be pretty fun. I feel like I can, since I wrote a big paper about it, I feel like I can speak on it with some reasonable amount of authority. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the internet lied to me. I've combed through this entire map just about, and there is no guard captain here. Teach that in November. That's going to be fun. This year's group might lack the maturity for that. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. So, I pretty much combed this entire area. There is no captain of the guard to be found here. We found a lot of other cool stuff, though, so it wasn't a total loss. Like, we found pirate treasure, so I can't really say that this was a wasted effort. So, these are the sophomores who didn't have a normal year of middle school, bless them. Oh dear.
Hurry up!
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you know, locking people up like that for almost 2 years and not having them be socially adjusted, that's not going to have political and psychological ramifications down the road for generations to come. No siree, Bob. Well, I'm going to keep looking for this guard captain. I don't know what you guys are planning on doing. Hopefully watching, hopefully following if you haven't already done so. But I'm going to keep looking for this guard captain because I think there's going to be some kind of big reward, a big payoff. Plus, I'm just having so much fun adventuring, just completely ignoring the storyline. The fact that the game gives you that kind of freedom to do that is pretty great, not gonna lie. Their middle school had teachers rotate for classes instead during the panini. They stayed in the same room with the same kids all day. Oh gosh. I mean, that could work. I'm not against small class sizes, I understand, but after all, my middle school graduating class was like 8 people. No, 9 people. So there's that. During the tasty sandwich, yes. I'm not affiliated with Twitch. They can ban me for saying pandemic. I don't care. I don't think they're gonna. There's no reason to be afraid of it now. Everybody that can be vaccinated has pretty much already done so. Anybody that has wanted to be vaccinated has pretty much already done so. I've had it, even with the vaccine. It didn't kill me, so Hell, you know what? There's a whole lot of things this summer that tried to kill me. Okay, so like I was in a car wreck. I nearly drowned in a public pool, and then I caught the vid. None of that killed me, so I should probably count my blessings. I said enough in my professional life that unprofessionalism cast doesn't want it. You know, that's fair. That's fair, Meltdown. That is fair. I really am enjoying this game, though, guys. You don't even know. I'm glad you guys are here to watch it because I I got a lot of cool games. I like video games, and I want to share that with people. It's the primary reason why I wanted to why I started my Let's Play channel on YouTube and then rotated it over here to Twitch. Still can't get over Bill Farmer voicing Sam and Sam and Max. A ghoul, two ghouls, and we're not even in Tokyo. Good hit, Khalid. And Mince got paralyzed. I leveled up.
What would you have me do?
I'm glad you're okay, though. You had one heck of a summer. It was a crazy piece of info to find out. Freaking goofy. Yeah, it was funny. I got to see The Mummy in theaters. I got into a car wreck. I platinumed Elden Ring. I got the vid. Nearly drowned. Discovered that I'm actually a pretty competent poker player. Just, it was a very interesting summer, I agree. Like, I didn't gamble for money, but I should have, because if I did gamble for money, I would have won about $1,000. So,
Your wish, if you insist.
Frenzied Flame ending is the best ending. That's an interesting take. Why do you say that? I personally like the star ending, you know, with Ranny, but that's just me. So I'm very interested in hearing why you think the Frenzied Flame is the best ending.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo? Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes! Blast!
Viconia, what are you doing? Get over there.
Hurry up!
Kill him.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Your wish?
Oh, this isn't good. Loading, reloading. Every other ending is some when exerting control over the entire lands between. So the three fingers aren't exerting control over the lands between, you think? Interesting take.
What would you have me do, if you insist?
I'd have to look more into it. I mean, I did get all three endings, but I didn't really look into the background of all of it. Maybe it's time for a replay. I don't know. Even Randy is fusing everyone's sense of self into one being. Maybe. Maybe. Kobolds.
For the fallen!
Now, one thing I need to mention about this game, Viconia's one of the best healers in it. The problem with her, though, is the fact that, well, I don't know how else to put this. Because she's a drow, she's sort of resistant to magic, and that includes healing. So the best way to heal Viconia is to just rest. FromSoft games always making you dig for lore. I'm okay with that. Me too. Like, I played 110 hours of Elden Ring. That's how long it took me to get the Platinum Trophy on my PlayStation 4. And I still feel like I barely scratched the surface of that game. There are so many dungeons that I didn't even touch. So when it comes down, when the time comes, I think I'm quite ready to give it another go, even after getting all the endings. Even if my character wound up kind of looking like Arthas the Lich King by the time it was done. One thing I can tell you though is when I'm done streaming, I think I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich or something. As I don't know if you can hear it, but my stomach is grumbling, and I think that's because like I ran and didn't get a chance to really restore myself before streaming. So no better role model than Arthas. He was just looking after Lordaeron in his own way.
Lest I not survive.
Damn, okay. We might have to go back and try somewhere else. This working out thing isn't working out. Where is my save file? There it is. Nerds. Hell, you're right. I never said I wasn't. Well, I did say I wasn't when I was like in middle school and I gave a shit about what people thought of me, but now I don't really. So there's that. Like, I wanted so badly to fit in, which is a weird thing to want, I suppose, to not want to draw attention to yourself. I don't know. But I was never gonna fit in, so who gives a shit?
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right?
No, I heart's breaking not in this.
I'm gonna look up Ogrelon real quick because, like, I don't know exactly what these things are. They should still be in the monster manual, along with other creatures. There's a whole section in here about mummies, guys. Every day when I start my comics class, I just smile and almost yell, "Good afternoon, nerds." I think they're finally catching on to that. It's a term of endearment. Well, that's good. That's very good. Minotaur, mimics. You know, why can't we get the Dungeons and Dragons merfolk in the Disney film? That'd be cool. I know it's not going to happen, but okay, I need to go forward, not backwards in the book. There's a whole section here about orcs. That's cool. Half ogre, Oni. I have no idea what an Ogrelon is. It looks like it's not in 5th edition, at least not in this particular monster manual. Guess we'll never know. I am curious what a carrion crawler is, though. Give me just a second, folks. I will be with you in a moment. That thing is disgusting. So there's some kind of scavengers. Okay. Neat. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the Pit of Despair.
Jean Calais? Now Nartha.
You mess with me, you mess with
Can I
you.
help you? Hurry up!
Okay, none of you are injured, so... Meltdown just gets upset every now and then, and their poker face is the equivalent of a crystal clear window. Rude. Wow. Wow. Come on. Come on, kill him. Just die.
I swear you'll...
Getting mad at this game now. Telling you what.
What would you have me do? If you insist.
You are one of the few among us who I can respect.
Alright. Think we can handle a pack of wolves anyway.
Oh, I thought so.
Die. And the quick... Nope, nope, nope. Running away. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't think I'm supposed to be here just yet. So that is my plan. I think I am gonna go after that sword, though. Just the same.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Cool, but some.
For sure!
If I'm remembering rightly, it's in Cloakwood, which I think is beyond Peldvale, so we've got a bit of a journey ahead of us, I'm afraid. Minsk, yes. Minsk is the man.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend
What would you have me do?
Better caps. Okay. First of all, rude. Getting ambushed twice. I think the game's trying to tell me it's time to quit. See what happens once I load again.
What would you have me do? If you insist. Very well.
What the... No, it didn't. You still there? What's going on? I'm still here. Are you still here? Did the thing where it cut out again. I'm pretty sure. For some reason... For some reason, OBS does this. It's been doing this. I don't know why it's been doing this, but it does. I don't know. Well, if the game doesn't want me to continue, then I guess maybe I should just stop for now. Uh, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here at that point, just because just because it seems like it wants me to quit. Boo finally went for the eyes and it crashed the whole game. It didn't crash. Like the game's still here. It's OBS, the broadcasting system that I use. It collapsed. So I think I'm just going to call it here. But we're going to pick this up next week. And yeah, really enjoyed this session. and I'm hoping that you give me a follow. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's in the description and all that. Thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a fantastic night.